Welcome back again today to my channel. Today we're gonna make cream, almond raspberry cream, and almond raspberry cream cake. And this recipe can make a lot of different types of almond cakes. So you can make almond raspberry cake, just plain almond cream cake. And this recipe, you can use it like called the French Japan recipe, basically. Let's start off. First, you're gonna need AP flour, 1.5 pound of AP flour, sugar, 6 pounds of sugar, and also butter. You are going to need um, 6 pounds of butter and 60 eggs. So, and also almond flour, you're gonna need 3.5 pounds of almond flour. If you making a small batch, you can divide this batch down to a smaller size. This can give you quite a few cakes, just to let you know. For right now, I'm gonna make a small mini cakes right now. It's like a petite, small raspberry almond cake. It's just very simple recipe. Whether if you have raspberry puree, you wanna like put it in a mold and then you spread a little raspberry puree inside of the middle. Um, you can do so. So basically, start off with a recipe. You just mix the butter and sugar as normal. Cream your butter and sugar to a cream stage, and after you cream that, then you slowly add in your eggs and slowly mix. I was in a fast process. Fast. I want to get this done real fast because I have a lot of work to do. So I just put it at a high speed, and as you can see, I'm using the industrial mixer. And if you want to use a small mixer, you can do so, but just turn it down at a slower speed. So you slowly add in your egg one by one, and after you have it in speed 2, for some reason I just put it in speed 3, back and forth speed 2, so it can speed up the process. This recipe, you just have to really cream the sugar really good with the butter, and then slowly add the eggs after you cream that. And after final stage, your batter looking very nicely. Don't think it's break, don't mind that, because it's a very creamy cake, because we're not making a sponge cake or etc. So slowly add the almond flour to that. If you don't want to add almond, if you don't want to add the AP flour to this recipe, you don't have to add the AP flour, because the AP flour just giving a little binding agent, because the almond flour doesn't have any gluten inside of it. So you just give it a little body to your mixture. And this is the final stage of your mixture, and that's just how it look, very nice and creamy. If you have any problems out there with this recipe, please holler at me. I'd be more than happy to help you out in the comment section. And you can see fresh raspberry in the middle, as you can see, before you bake it. And these are the small mold I'm making it, and that's the finishing of your raspberry almond cake. And if you have any apricot glaze, or if you have any form of you can just mix up some sugar and just like basically make like a flavor it, and just like basically glaze it on the top. It just look very nice and tasty, and look very servable. and you mix up some whipped cream and tie some raspberry puree inside of the whipped cream, flavor it so you get that raspberry whipped cream. So you want to represent your raspberry almond cream. You top it off with some fresh raspberry, and that's the, top it off on the top just to, represent your almond cream again, almond raspberry cream cake. And that's how it is. And if you want to make an 8 inch, you can do the same thing also and line out the raspberry around it and just glaze it very nicely with an apricot glaze. Or if you don't have apricot glaze, you can just mix up some sugar and like make like a syrup and just top it off on the top, and it will look very nice. If you don't have that, you can also dust it with some powdered sugar or donut sugar if you have those in hand, and it will look very, very, very nicely. And if it's an 8-inch cake you have, you can put a lot of raspberry around it, so each slice as you cut, it will look very nice and servable. I want to say this recipe, I had this recipe for a long time, and this recipe was so good that a lot of people been ordering these a lot more than usual. And this is served anytime in the summertime or wintertime, doesn't matter. This recipe just all around the recipe. As you can see, you can also decorate it in all different ways. If you want to add just straight whipped cream to it, you can add the straight whipped cream, pipe a nice little rosette on top, and garnish it wherever you feel comfortable. I really like this recipe because this recipe, the texture of this recipe is not dry, and it's very soft and nice. And you don't have to add baking powder or anything to this recipe, because this recipe is a really nice recipe. And you bake this you bake this at 325. Or if you're baking a bigger cake, I mean, you can still can bake it at 325, make it have that slow bake. You don't want to turn it over up 350, because the 350 will gonna definitely burn it, because anything when it come on to raspberry and almond cake, almond cake, it take a long time. And this I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I've been didn't post a lot of video for a while, and please like and share and subscribe, because YouTube will rank my video up in the algorithm. I want to say thank you again, and you have a safe one and happy baking, and see you in the next one. All right, peace. Thank you.